You think you eat healthy. You've got a few veggies in the fridge, maybe some chicken breast, a protein shake here and there. But what if I told you your fridge might actually be killing your testosterone? Let's say I opened your fridge right now. Would I find the foods that fuel real masculine energy, or the silent saboteurs draining your strength, focus, and drive? Because here's the truth: testosterone isn't just about muscles or sex, it's about mental clarity, motivation, confidence, and vitality. And most men today are unknowingly eating themselves into low testosterone, fatigue, and burnout. The scary part? You probably don't even know it's happening. In this video, I'll show you exactly what a healthy man's fridge should look like. I'll walk you through the testosterone boosting foods backed by science and how to effortlessly add them to your daily routine. This isn't about some weird supplements or expensive superfoods, just simple choices that separate strong men from tired. Let's start with something most men already love: eggs. Eggs are a powerhouse for testosterone. They're rich in cholesterol, which your body actually uses to synthesize testosterone. Specifically, the yolk contains vitamin D, saturated fat, and omega 3s, all critical for optimal testosterone production. A 2011 study in the journal Hormone and Metabolic Research found that men with higher dietary fat intake, especially saturated and monounsaturated fats, had significantly higher testosterone levels. How to include: have 2 to 3 whole eggs in the morning, cooked in grass-fed butter or olive oil. Don't fear the yolk, that's where the magic is. Next up, leafy greens, especially spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These are packed with magnesium, a mineral directly linked to testosterone levels. A study published in Biological Trace Element Research found that magnesium supplementation for just 4 weeks increased free testosterone levels in both sedentary and active men. Why it matters? Magnesium helps lower systemic inflammation and cortisol levels, which are both testosterone killers. Plus, it supports muscle function and recovery. How to include: add spinach to your morning eggs, throw kale into smoothies, or use Swiss chard in stir fries and salads. Let's talk about red meat, specifically grass-fed beef. Beef is a classic masculine food for good reason. It contains zinc, critical for testosterone synthesis; iron, supports blood and oxygen delivery; vitamin B12, vital for energy and hormone health; saturated fat, necessary in moderate amounts for testosterone production. One study published in Nutrition showed that zinc restriction led to a dramatic decrease in testosterone levels among healthy men. How to include: opt for lean cuts like flank, sirloin, or tenderloin. Cook it with garlic and olive oil for an extra testosterone bump. 2 to 3 servings a week is ideal. Now let's open the dairy drawer and grab some full-fat Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt, especially plain and unsweetened, is rich in saturated fats, vitamin D, calcium, probiotics. Emerging research, including reviews in Nature Reviews Endocrinology, highlights the gut testosterone connection. A healthier gut microbiome supports better hormone regulation and less systemic inflammation. How to include: a bowl of full-fat Greek yogurt topped with chopped Brazil nuts or berries is a testosterone-friendly breakfast or snack. Speaking of Brazil nuts, these little guys are elite. Brazil nuts are one of the most concentrated sources of selenium, a mineral that increases testosterone, supports sperm health, reduces oxidative stress in the testes. In a study from Biological Trace Element Research, selenium supplementation led to a significant improvement in testosterone and sperm quality in subfertile men. How to include: just 2 Brazil nuts per day is enough. More isn't better. Too much selenium can be toxic. Store them in the fridge to keep their oils fresh. Let's spice things up with garlic. Garlic contains allicin, a compound that helps reduce cortisol. Cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship. The higher your stress, the lower your testosterone. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that garlic supplementation increased testosterone levels and testicular activity in rats. How to include: use fresh garlic in marinades, salad dressings, or cooked meals. Raw garlic is most potent. Try chopping a clove and mixing it into yogurt-based sauces or spreads. Let's go to the seafood section and pull out oysters. Oysters are testosterone food in its purest form. They contain zinc, the number one testosterone supporting mineral, selenium, B vitamins, copper. A paper from Journal of Exercise Physiology showed athletes who supplemented with zinc had increased testosterone and faster recovery after exercise. How to include fresh oysters once or twice a week. Not your thing? Try crab, lobster, or mussels, still high in zinc. What about snacks? Go for mixed nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. Almonds are rich in monounsaturated fats and vitamin E, both linked to better hormone health. Walnuts contain omega-3s, which support brain and hormonal function. Bonus, add pumpkin seeds. They're rich in zinc and magnesium. Let's talk about fruit, and one in particular, pomegranates. A study from Endocrine Abstracts found that daily pomegranate juice consumption significantly increased testosterone levels in men while also improving mood and blood pressure. How to include: drink a small glass of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice or toss the seeds in salads. Now for oils. Extra virgin olive oil isn't just a healthy fat, it actively supports testosterone. In a study published in Natural Product Communications, men who consumed olive oil daily for 3 weeks saw a 17% increase in testosterone. Why? Olive oil improves cholesterol profile, reduces inflammation, and enhances antioxidant activity in the testes. How to include: use olive oil as your primary cooking oil or salad dressing base. Another testosterone-friendly fat, avocados. They're packed with monounsaturated fats, vitamin E, B vitamins. Potassium vitamin E is a potent antioxidant that protects cells, including Leydig cells, which produce testosterone. Add sliced avocado to sandwiches, salads, or breakfast eggs. Let's finish strong with dark chocolate. Yes, really. Dark chocolate, 85% cacao or higher, is rich in magnesium and flavonoids. Magnesium supports free testosterone, while flavonoids improve circulation, which benefits every aspect of male health. How to include: 1 to 2 small squares per day. Avoid added sugars or milk chocolate, they're testosterone killers. Other things to keep in your fridge: fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, and kefir. For gut health, berries, high in antioxidants, reduce oxidative stress in the testes, bone broth, full of collagen and amino acids that support recovery and overall vitality. And what to avoid: sugary drinks, processed meats, seed oils like canola and soybean oil, plastic food containers, especially if heated, BP. Let's recap. A testosterone boosting fridge is built around real nutrient dense food: whole eggs, leafy greens, grass fed beef, oysters, full fat Greek yogurt, Brazil nuts, garlic, and the right oils. These aren't fads or hacks, they're real foods your body knows how to use. Now you know what to stock your fridge with if you want to feel stronger, more energetic, more focused, more like a man. If this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe. Every week, we're diving deeper into the science of real masculinity and how to build it one habit at a time. Your fridge can either be your silent enemy or your daily weapon.